and murmurs from insiders. One risky question was posed by fans: who is the father if Chrissy is expecting? At that point, everyone's attention was focused on 50 Cent. Why Jim Jones is now in the spotlight all of a sudden. Jim Jones' name was all over the place. People began to inquire, is Jim Jones aware of this? Was he previously involved? Is this a betrayal? According to sources, Jim Jones had no idea about the hotel rendezvous. Some claim he discovered it online, just like everyone else. He was astonished, perplexed, and furious, according to those close to him. This was no longer merely rumors. This was a private matter. The silence of 50 Cent speaks loud. 50 Cent's silence added to the intensity of the situation. Don't make jokes. No refutation. No explanation. Fans are aware that 50 Cent enjoys answering rumors. Usually he speaks up, laughs, or trolls. However, this time, the flames was simply fueled by that quiet. Social media reacts instantly. Social media took off as anticipated. A few admirers stated, "This clarifies everything. The hotel meeting makes sense now." Others supported all sides, saying, "Stop spreading lies. No truth, no proof." However, it was evident that this drama would not end. What sets this story apart? This is more than simply a celebrity get-together. This relates to a covert evening, a secret place, a potential pregnancy, and a shocked man. Every little thing seems to fit together. Every quiet moment feels loud. We discussed Chrissy and 50 Cent's covert overnight encounter at a motel. We also talked about how Jim Jones was taken aback by the pregnancy rumors. The crucial point at hand is, how was this private meeting disclosed? How could the world find out if this meeting was so discreet, quiet, and meticulously organized? Let's dissect it in detail. The initial leak sources claimed that the story was initially not reported by paparazzi. Outside the hotel, there were no large cameras, no videos that are too loud, no public images. The hotel itself was the source of the initial leak. A hotel employee saw something out of the ordinary. Late at night, two well-known visitors showed up separately and were shown to the same private floor. There was no loud mention of names. Everything was done with extreme caution. Suspicion was aroused by that alone. Why hotel staff was curious. Celebrities frequently stay at upscale hotels. However, this was a unique circumstance. Separate arrivals and late-night schedules. No public dining. Same floor. Private elevator employees began chatting among themselves in a low voice. One person told a friend about the information. It was shared with another person by that friend. Suddenly, the secret began to circulate. From whisper to internet and gossip circles, it started off as a tiny whisper. No names, just suggestions. A big rapper was spotted at a hotel with a reality celebrity. Very late at night, secret gathering. Then more information was supplied. There were names mentioned. Chrissy, 50 Cent. At that point, it was picked up by gossip pages. Gossip websites go crazy. Everything happened quickly once gossip blogs and Instagram pages received the information. Posts such as "something big is coming" began to appear. "Await tomorrow." Then the headlines abruptly stopped. 50 Cent and Chrissy were spotted at the night hotel. The internet went crazy. Why there are no clear photos? A lot of admirers questioned. Where are the pictures if this actually happened? The solution is straightforward. The purpose of this meeting was to avoid using cameras. Covered parking. Side entry. Because of the late night timing, there aren't any clear pictures. Only witness accounts, shadows, and hazy clips. However, occasionally a story is enhanced by the absence of photographs. Chrissy's silence following the leak. People anticipated Chrissy would say something after the article was made public. However, she didn't. No refutation. No justification. No posts on social media. Fans became even more suspicious when she remained silent. Some stated, "Why not deny it if it's a hoax?" Others stated, "She is safeguarding her privacy." In any case, her silence was included into the narrative. 50 Cent remained silent. Supporters also awaited a response from 50 Cent. Everyone is aware that he frequently publishes jokes or responds quickly. However, this time, nothing. Avoid trolling. Don't make jokes. Nothing to say. The quiet was oppressive. It gave folks the impression that there might be a significant problem. Where pregnancy rumors fit in, people began making connections following the hotel leak. Chrissy's actions lately. Loose clothing. Fewer appearances in public. No posts about alcohol. At that point, pregnancy rumors sprang back. A few rumor websites asserted, "Everything is explained in this meeting. There is still no evidence. Just conjecture." However, rumors circulate quickly on the internet. Jim Jones reportedly learned about it after the story went viral, according to sources. He did not attend the meeting. He was not told. He wasn't ready. He was angry and embarrassed, according to those close to him. The secret is the reason, not just the rumors. Truth is not as painful as secrets. Fans take sides. Fans are now split up into factions. Chrissy has the right to live her life, according to one viewpoint. This looks wrong and disrespectful, says a different viewpoint. 50 Cent is blamed by some. Chrissy is blamed by some. Some point the finger at gossip culture. However, everyone is observing. Why this leak changed everything? Perhaps things would have turned out differently if this meeting had been kept under wraps. However, it turned into a public drama after it leaked. There's pressure now. Pressure to talk. Pressure to provide an explanation. Pressure to respond. And the pressure is increasing. Chrissy, her quiet, her actions, and why pregnancy rumors are so persistent. Let's discuss what is truly causing concern. Chrissy silences fans anticipated Chrissy's swift response when the hotel story went viral. However, she didn't. Not a tweet. "This is fake" is not mentioned in any story. This silence felt strange for someone who is normally active on the internet. When people are innocent, they talk. Fans began to comment. There's a reason why people conceal. Silence always breeds mistrust in celebrity stories, albeit that may not always be the case. Changes fans noted earlier. Fans had already noted minor changes in Chrissy long before the hotel meeting was publicized. She wore loose clothing more frequently, ceased sharing full-body photos, and stayed away from public gatherings. At first, people didn't pay much attention to her sharing personal updates. However, confirmation in the world of the internet? Fans attempt to defend her. Chrissy wasn't attacked by everyone. She was fiercely protected by many fans. She doesn't owe anyone an explanation, they declared. Privacy is permitted for women. Truth is not indicated by rumors. These supporters think Chrissy is receiving harsh criticism. They contend that guilt is not equated with